Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel, your number one source for in-depth political commentary and exclusive updates on South Africa's most talked about leaders, scandals, and power games. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let us know your thoughts down below, because today's story is another explosive revelation shaking the South African political landscape to its core. Now, let's get right into it. This week, former Police Minister Bheki Cele made shocking allegations before Parliament's ad hoc committee investigating corruption within the police service. Cele claimed that the Umkhonto Wesusizwe MK party, led by former President Jacob Zuma, is being funded by none other than Louis Liebenberg, a controversial figure widely known in South Africa's diamond and mining circles. According to Cele, Liebenberg isn't just a businessman. He described him as the king of zamas, referring to illicit small-scale miners who operate across the country's abandoned mines. Cele alleged that Liebenberg has millions of rands at his disposal and is using that wealth to financially back Zuma's MK party. There's a guy called LL Louis Liebenberg. He's a king of zamas. He cleans diamonds and everything. He has millions and millions. He funds the MK party, Cele told MPs during the hearing. That statement immediately sparked outrage, not only from Zuma supporters, but also from political analysts who believe Cele's comments were deliberately timed to discredit the MK party just as it continues to gain traction ahead of future elections. Now, for those who might not know, Louis Liebenberg has been a highly controversial businessman for years. He faces serious fraud charges totaling over $4 billion, involving complex investment schemes and diamond trading networks that have left a long trail of financial questions. So, when Cele dropped Liebenberg's name in Parliament and linked him directly to Jacob Zuma, it immediately reignited discussions about the MK party's funding sources. However, the MK party didn't waste any time in responding. Ndlila, the official spokesperson for the MK party, came out swinging. He dismissed Cele's claims as baseless, malicious, and politically motivated. In a fiery statement, Ndlila said that Cele's remarks were nothing more than reckless political posturing designed to mislead the public and score cheap points in Parliament. According to Ndlila, if Cele, as a former Minister of Police, truly had evidence of such funding, he had both the power and the responsibility to investigate it back when he held office. His failure to do so, Ndlila argued, proves that these allegations are pure fabrication meant to tarnish Zuma's image and weaken the MK party's growing influence among voters. Ndlila went further, describing Cele's actions as a desperate attempt to win back relevance after losing his cabinet position. He said the MK party views Cele's conduct as irresponsible and dishonest, calling it a direct attack on the credibility of a movement built to challenge the old political order. But while the MK party strongly denies these funding claims, Bheki Cele's credibility also came under scrutiny during the same parliamentary session for something entirely different: his alleged relationship with another controversial figure, Vusimuzi cat Matlala. Initially, Cele admitted that he knew cat Matlala very well, but the next day, he suddenly withdrew his statement, saying that he had exaggerated. He explained that he had only known Matlala for about 3 or 4 months, and that didn't qualify as knowing someone very well. His exact words were, "It could not qualify as very well." Maybe in reflection, very well would have been an overarching term. If I need to withdraw very well, definitely I will take it out. This backtracking raised eyebrows, because Matlala himself is currently facing very serious criminal charges, including conspiracy to commit murder, attempted murder, and money laundering. According to reports, these charges stem from an incident in October 2023 when the car Matlala's former lover, Tebogo Thobjane, was allegedly shot at in Sandton, Johannesburg. Matlala was later arrested alongside his wife, Tsakani, who was released on R20,000 bail due to poor health and family responsibilities. Matlala's bail application was denied by the Alexander Magistrates Court last month, forcing him to take his case to the High Court. Despite the serious accusations, Matlala maintains his innocence, insisting that he was not involved in the attack and plans to plead not guilty. Now, here's where things get interesting and politically sensitive. Some observers believe Cele's recent statements about Zuma and the MK party might be an attempt to deflect attention away from his own questionable associations and his handling of past corruption claims within the police force. Others suggest he might be trying to align himself with Ramaphosa's inner circle again, especially after losing his position as Minister of Police earlier this year. It's no secret that Bheki Cele's political career has always been controversial, from his suspension as National Police Commissioner years ago over lease deal scandals, to his fiery clashes with other ANC figures, and now his apparent effort to insert himself back into the spotlight. At the same time, Jacob Zuma's MK party has been steadily rising in influence, gaining momentum among voters disillusioned with the ANC and the current government. Yet, without concrete evidence, Cele's allegations remain just that, allegations. No official documents, bank records, or credible witnesses have come forward linking Louis Liebenberg to MK's finances. And given Liebenberg's own legal troubles, many are questioning why Cele will rely on such a compromised figure to make such a bold claim. For now, the MK party continues to distance itself from any connection to Liebenberg or illegal mining money. Zuma himself has remained quiet on the issue, though insiders say he is furious at what he sees as a deliberate smear campaign orchestrated by former allies within the ANC. So the question remains, was Bheki Cele's claim a genuine attempt to expose corruption, or was it a political hit job meant to undermine Jacob Zuma and the MK party's growing power? And how much credibility should South Africans really give to a man who has himself been accused of misleading Parliament before? One thing is certain, this saga is far from over. As the ad hoc committee continues its investigations, and as both Cele and Zuma's camps trade accusations, the political temperature in South Africa continues to rise. In a country where corruption allegations are almost as common as political promises, the line between truth and manipulation is often blurred, and the citizens are left wondering who to trust. Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Bheki Cele's claims about MK funding are true, or is this another case of political mudslinging? And should Cele himself be investigated for making unverified statements before Parliament? Make sure to like this video if you found it insightful. Share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on South Africa's unfolding political dramas. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay sharp, and as always, we'll be back with more breaking stories.